some footage before I do my show, and then I'm going to get back into the music shortly. But you can see that I use 2 different rooms for the fashion, and the architectural drawings that I've done are going to eventually break up the vision in 2 different areas, the fashion and the music. Due to the fact that I'm only going to do like the music on this channel, I'm focusing on the music aspect. I made that painting over there, if you're interested to see things that I've done. And then I bought the cover for the Valentino. So I'm trying to keep everything very consistent with style and design. And I will start producing paintings for larger spaces as I develop the vision. As you could see, I was doing the fashion earlier. I have to bear in mind that I work by myself for myself. So I need to balance my schedule out in order to get everything right and done properly. I'm going to shift over to the music on SoundCloud just to show you maybe an example. SoundCloud, I don't think you need to be 18 or older. I think for the free access, and I used to, I used to be involved in this more often, but I haven't done it recently. These are generally, and obviously understanding the graphics and the I guess you call them thumbnails on there too, is that they have thumbnails. SoundCloud's been around since I was, I don't know, when I was in college. So this was my go-to. I think it was after MySpace. So SoundCloud came after MySpace, and we had MySpace before. So SoundCloud's been around, and I think you could probably pay monthly, and they could probably also do set you up with Spotify and all those other platforms. I just haven't gotten really in depth with it. I use it to keep kind of like my pieces on track. I'll have you listen to the track that I lost. Remember Me. I actually did this on GarageBand. This was done on GarageBand. I remember that. And then my computer got stolen. So this was all that was left. And I use this for like fashion shows and stuff. And these were just loops. But this was done on GarageBand, an older version of GarageBand. So I say people shouldn't knock something like GarageBand because it becomes a useful tool if you don't have all the equipment. Yeah, so this is GarageBand. And then I'll have you listen to one that's from, I think this was Logic. This is not the final. I think the final I still need to work on. But you can upload this from GarageBand or Logic because I did both. I use both in myself because I learned on GarageBand and another software many years ago. Not software, DAW. So that was Logic. This was also GarageBand. Okay, that's just a simpler version of this other one that you heard. And then some of these photographs. This photograph, I'll show you the photograph I'm going to use for my album cover. This photograph here is going to be my album cover. I'm going to use those 2 pictures. And I took both photographs. Yeah. So the quality is not 100% on here, but it just gives you an idea. This was live. I'm on the piano, somebody else is singing, my personal composition, and then, yeah. The quality of the sound in the back, in this space was not, the soundproofing hadn't been thought through at the time, but yeah, this is like, that's how it is. Not me singing. So that there were a couple of hiccups there, but that was for my master's. So yeah, this was my master's exhibition. My master's exhibition, I did a live performance with music compositions and everything. I think everybody thought I was like, what is she doing? She's doing her degree in art. And I said, art and music, same thing. So I believe art and music should be together, because if I didn't do the arts, I wouldn't understand the graphic design. And I wouldn't know how to do my own photographs and make my own clothing and all of that stuff that you need to have an album. I don't need to hire anybody. I just do it myself. Not everybody's going to be like me. My sister's not like me. She likes to do her own thing, and she likes to make sure other people dress her and all that stuff. But in my case, I like to design my own style. This one was done on my phone. This was GarageBand on the phone. It's just loops. But yeah, I mean, you can upload these things and SoundCloud will pick it up if there's a problem. So they'll obviously, you know, it would be like a thing. Things, iPhone experiment. Also, once you have the tracks, whether you're using GarageBand or logicprox, then you can upload it and place it onto SoundCloud. If you're younger than 16, you should be okay. They give you a free access for like a certain. I remember I was 30 something when I first started using this, so I don't know if they've changed the rules, but you guys can take a look at it and see what you think. Reverb Nation is also out there, but I think you probably need to be a certain age. I don't know. All of these things you need to consider. And that's one of my paintings. So, had the, I did the box. I made the box in a box frame. So you can see it's very thick. The box frame was created, and then I painted it, obviously, and then framed it for me from a framers with the glass. And yeah, we sorted it out. It's very cool. Here's one of the guitars that I got from Guitar Center. I don't use it, but I did the painting. So I took all the strings and all that stuff out, and I painted this. So, and then I put resin on it. So this will hold forever. And then you can see my signature. So I use my art to create, and this is an example of, it's a little dusty, I haven't dusted it. It's an example of me using working skills and understanding how wood works in order to do a painting on a guitar. So this is a small little example. And this was my like sort of goodbye present from Guitar Center. My cat had a moment. I need to dust my poor little guitars. And the back there was like a little bit of a crack, but I was able to repair it. You can see I painted and then I put resin on it again. So I do understand, this was a very easy task. So I understand how to repair things. I don't know about the keyboard, but definitely wood stuff I can do. Like and subscribe, leave some messages, ask me any questions. If you need help on woodwork or designs on making things for your space, I'm also useful for that. I'm not just a girl with skills in music, but I have skills in the arts. So if I'm molding the two together plus the fashion. So yeah, like I'm quite capable of doing a couple of different things. Like and subscribe, send some messages for me, some feedback, what you guys would like to hear in the next one. Thought I should show you a couple of different things today, and I will talk to, this is all in my space, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.